Welcome everyone, and today we are going to begin chapter 3 of English literature, Leisure, which is written by the poet W.H. Davis, who was an English poet. Since he was from the poor family, he wrote mainly about the nature and the miseries of human. So let's move. And why the poem is important? Why do we study poems? So that we can appreciate the world around. We can have the imagination and sneak into the mind of the other people, how they are thinking, and putting the words in a beautiful pattern so that we can enjoy it. So this poem is about leisure. Leisure means you are having free time, and what do you do in that? This is leisure. What do you do in a free time? One dances, sings, or listen to the music, or go for the traveling. There are so many things people want to do, and they want it. There are few compulsory work, and there are some work that is not that compulsory. That is their hobby, and they want to pursue it in their leisure time. So, leisure time, how a person spends his or her leisure time, tells what kind of person he or she is. If a person loves dancing, he may be a good dancer. If he loves dancing, so he have different taste for the life. Whereas when there are people who loves reading, they have different temperament. So, what is leisure? And about this poem, this poem basically tells about that the life of we human beings are so hectic that we are unable to enjoy the beauty of the nature. So this poem is about how the modern human have no time to enjoy the nature. What is this life if full of care? We have no time to stand and stare. Stare is to look at something continuously, to enjoy it. So the poet wants to say, what is this life full of care? There is care, but no time to stand, relax, and enjoy the nature. No time to stand beneath means under, niche, boughs, beneath the boughs. Boughs means branches of the trees. जो branches निकले रहते हैं, that is boughs, and stare as long as sheep or cows. Now the poet is comparing the happy and leisure life of sheep and cows. Like, we do not have such time to just sit and laze around and enjoy the leisure time, whereas the sheep and cows have no time to see when woods we pass. Even when we are crossing the most beautiful uh, part of the nature, jungles. Woods means jungle. We are unable to enjoy the beauty, the wonderment of the nature, because we are so engrossed in ourselves, we are so busy in ourselves. Where squirrels hide their nuts, squirrels means girali, hide means to hide it, chupa dena, hide their nuts in grass and nuts in grass. Have you ever observed the squirrels? That it's so beautiful when you observe it. They run around, they pick up the things, they eat it, they sit like this, and all the animals, not only squirrels. If you observe all the animals, even the cat, rat, even these are all, they all have some beauty in them. And if you watch them, you would love to see them. But that is the contrast. That is the point that poet wants to say, that itna sara cheez hai, but we are unable to notice it and appreciate it. No time to see in broad daylight streams full of stars like skies at night. What the poet wants to say, in broad daylight, when the sun shines on the streams of river, streams, or on the water, its reflection gives a beautiful illusion of stars. But we are unable to enjoy this beauty. You must have observed during the chat time, or when even the any day you just sit and sit near the bank of Ganga and enjoy the sunset. enjoy the sunrise. It's beautiful, but we do not have time to enjoy such beauty because we are so busy. Even if you want to go and enjoy it, we are so busy that we think that that is not important. Other important things, our priorities are different. Our priority is not about the nature, to enjoy the nature. That's why we miss this beauty of the nature. No time to turn at beauty's glance and watch her feet how they can dance. Now see here how they can dance. Here the poet has personified, figure of speech. This is about when personification. He has done the personification. If and personification means ki you cannot think that a river or the streams are dancing. Human beings dance, the living things dance, but you cannot think of like trees are dancing. But it is said, the figure of speech, that were personified, the poet has personified the non-living things as they are living things. The attributes of, is it's a personification is a literary device that assign human qualities and attributes to the object और द अदर नॉन ह्यूमन थिंग्स. मतलब जो नॉन ह्यूमन थिंग्स है उसमें वो वाली क्वालिटी डाल दे, देन इट इज personification. Okay, so a poet wants to say, no time to turn at beauty's glance and watch her feet how they can dance. Now see here, now you can see anywhere the dance. Even if I say the tree is dancing, you cannot think of the tree can run around and dance, but we have personified it. We are thinking, we are trying to say, when the blow of wind is there, the boughs of the trees, the branches and the leaves dances. Okay, this is personification. No time to wait till her mouth can enrich that smile her eyes began. Now again, when we think of someone's beauty, the smile and how it reflects in the eyes, this is what it wants to say. Yeah, how beauty of nature is everywhere, whether it's in the tree, in the sky, in the stream of river, in the animals, everywhere beauty of the nature is there. But we human beings are unable to notice, enjoy and appreciate the beauty of nature. So a poor life that this is. Now he says, the poor life this is, full of care, we have no time to stand and stare. He is pitying, the poet is pitying about the human life. We are unable to enjoy such wonderment, such beauty of the nature. Alas, he is pitying. So he wants that we should relax and enjoy the small beauties that we see around. Okay, this is all about poem. Let's move to the next slide. Okay, this is the question answer, and just like I have said that when the question is in past tense, you have to answer in past tense, and if it is in present tense. So here, well, you can see that this question is in simple present. What does the speaker miss because of lack of time? The poet misses. I have to change the color. The poet. Now see here, this verb has been changed into simple tense. So the poet misses to enjoy and praise the beauty of nature. Why do stars in the stream refer to? Stars in the streams. Now see here, refers to, simple, because this is plural, so we have to keep in mind the subject verb agreement. So stars, here it is stars, so we have not turned into changed into refers. So stars in the streams refer to the, even the streams, this is also plural, streams to the reflection of sunshine. Those streams, okay, yeah, to the reflection of sunshine, which gives a beautiful illusion of stars in the sun daylight. Let List the pair of rhyming words. You already know the rhyming words. Pair of rhyming words are cows, bows, scare, stare, pass, grass, light, night, can. This is very easy. Now, in the poem Blizzard, the poet depicts various things and animals and attributes to nature. Read the poem and complete the chart given below. Now, nature, what he was telling about the nature. He was telling about woods, then he was telling about cows and sheep. I know. I'm not able to write it here. Cows and sheep and streams, trees. Okay, you just say read the poem and do it. Now complete the chart given below by filling in the names of various animals, things that you relate to the city life. What do you see in the city life? Smoke, cars, dust, factories, population, less trees, concrete jungle, um, uh, so much of traffic, high rise buildings, that whatever you see, you are in Patna, you are in city, so you can well tell the city life about what you see around. Now see here, now bring out the contrast between the nature and city life. Contrast between the city and nature life is that city life is very busy, hectic, with no time to enjoy and praise the beauty of nature, whereas nature life is full of joy and peace, where people take time to appreciate the bounties of nature. So नेचर ने जो चीज दे रखा है उसको बैठ के एंजॉय करने का दे आर हैविंग द टाइम. Now hot higher order thinking skill. Now phrase no time has been repeated in the poem. Why has it been repeated? Why has it been repeated? Because it has to emphasize it, that to tell people, to make it a point that there is people are so busy that they do not have sit and have the good time with the nature. Now life skill, as I have told that life skill is about, life skill are the abilities for adaptive and positive behavior that enables us to deal effectively with the demands and challenges of life. This is life skill, that how we are able to manage things, how we are able to tackle with the problem, how we are able to take the decisions. This is what about the question number 3, life skill. Why do people in cities normally face shortage of time? Is all the work they are busy doing productive? Discuss with your partner. Now think about that. We all are busy, but is that all those works are productive? क्या हम लोग सच में all the time the work we do is worth it? That is about life skill, how we are able to manage the things. That is about life skill, how we are able to be productive and enjoy, as well as be very much productive. Busy भी रहना है और life को enjoy भी करना है. That is about life skill. And fourth is about values. Values is life skill is different thing, that how you are able to lead your life. Values are the things that you believe are important in the way you live and work. You should determine your priorities, and deep down you should understand if particular work will turn your life as you want it. This is about life is usually good, you are satisfied and content, but when these don't align with your personal values, you feel sad. So values is you need to keep your values and morale in good order. A good life is made up of values. What type of person you are depends on what values you have acquired. A person learn the values according to surrounding, what he or she sees around. They keep on imbibing the values from the family, from the society. So the most important things are that you should inculcate good values, like you should be disciplined, you should have moral values, you should have some ethics, these are few values that now let's see here what in this regard, according to this question, point out the beauties of nature that can be a source of pleasure for man in his day-to-day life. Now, oh, that is what we have to value the beauty of nature. We have to find out the time to value what we can have it in free, no cost, no money is required in to acquire those, to enjoy those beautiful moments and enjoy those happiness. Okay, so that values has to be inculcated to enjoy the things that are freely available. Now, second is wherever the poet sees the streams in broad daylight, he is reminded of the skies at night. Explain why. How do you feel when you see squirrel dancing and running? What do you feel? You feel chirpy. You want to run around and see, stare at it lovingly. That you want to touch it. That is what your feeling is. What do you learn? How do you feel when you see ants moving in a line? You see it in wonderment. How they are able to manage in go in a straight line. That is there, you learn the discipline from them. The sky full of stars, to appreciate the beauty, the bounties of the nature that we get, how the nature has managed, decorated the sky with the stars. That is seeing birds flying in the sky. Again, it is wonderment. Just enjoy seeing the birds. It's a pleasure to see them. Sunshine on water ripples. How it looks beautiful when the ripples. What you understand ripples? When you throw a stone in the pond, the ripples are made uh, in the pond in the circle, round circle. Okay, that is ripple. And what do you see? You love it. You love it. How it moves to the, you know, to the edge. So writing skill, this is letter writing. Last summer you went to Jim Corbett National Park with your friend. You enjoyed watching animals. Now this letter is about that. You are appreciating the nature. You have gone to this national park and watching animals in their natural habitat. Write a letter to your brother describing to him the satisfaction you derive from watching them. Yeah, this is letter formal or informal. This is informal letter, and you have to begin, you have the format of the letter, and if you are writing it to your brother, there is no formality. You can write what you feel and share the things that you have seen there in the Jim Corbett Park. And the chapter is over, I think. I hope you will find this useful. Thank you. And this is this is important. No time to see when woods we pass. In the above extract, the sounds w occurs repeatedly. This occurrence of the same sound at the beginning of adjacent or closely connected words is called alliteration. Now this is tongue twister, that is called tongue twister and alliteration. If we would have been in the class, we would have played this game that how you are able to repeat the word fastly, repeat the particular sentence with the same sounding word in a continuity without faltering. Given below is an amusing example of alliteration in the form of a tongue twister. Try to speak it aloud 3 times without stopping. Let's do it. Kya ho sakta hai? Let me try. If I can do it, it will be fun. Aha. Betty bought some butter, but the butter was bitter, so Betty bought some better butter to make the bitter butter better. Betty bought some butter, but the butter was bitter, so Betty bought some better butter to make the bitter butter better. Betty bought some butter, but the butter was bitter, so Betty bought some better butter to make the bitter butter butter. Yeah, I did it. I did it. Thank you. Next time we shall play. Chalo. Okay, thank you.